And we back like bra straps. It's Voch, Lombardi, Doski, Woski, the Peasky Whiskey is free. Let's get one more video in, man. You know, we can try to milk this Saints thing as long as we can. It's been a 10-day, it's gonna be a 10-day layoff. So just give y'all plenty film to have in your Rolodex, man. Just plenty stuff for us to look at until we play the Eagles. One last time. We're taking a look at the D-line here today. We haven't done a D-line video. Got a couple of clips, not too many. Let's run it for the cardio. First play. Let's go take a look at this, man. Let's go ahead and take a look. I kind of like how our D-line did things, man, how like everybody got involved, you know. I've said on Law Nation show a few other shows, I like how the defense as a whole, it wasn't just one guy with a lot of stats. Like everybody kind of got busy here. Let's take a look at your D-line. Take a look at the left side of your D-line here. Offensive left, but it's really the defensive right. So let's look at the defensive right here. Randy Gregory and Tyrone Crawford here. Crawford had a huge game that he may not necessarily show up in the box stats, man. But we get a very errant throw by Drew Brees here. This was the first drop INT from Jordan Lewis, and this is how it happened. It happened in a way of a gap exchange. Kind of interesting. And this kind of left me confused a little bit, right? Voch Lombardi doesn't know all the answers. I'm like, okay, this could be a gap exchange, but why Crawford way up in there, right? Like, why is he so far from Gregory if they're going to run a stunt? But then I look at Randy and I see Randy go upfield, then back inside. That hard cut inside right there. Then Tyrone give us a hard slant over the top. So it's unconventional, but in this moment, it actually worked a little bit. So we got Randy Gregory giving us a hard cross, boom, cross of Bushrod's face really, really hard there, 74. And that's going to flush Brees to the left. Now, if it's designed this way, damn it, you're brilliant. Because Drew Brees runs right into Tyrone Crawford there, right? Interesting. Randy over the front. We're going to slide Brees here. Now, Brees is good enough to keep his eyes downfield and still get rid of the ball, but the throw was rushed because we had Tyrone coming over the top of Randy there, giving the pressure to Brees' left. So the throw was errant and it wasn't accurate to Kamara. I thought that was very interesting. So good play from the Cowboys there. Let's keep watching. Let's show Tyrone Crawford some more love. He's here at the defensive end spot. What I like about this film session in particular, right? Because I've seen this film on defense 1,000 times before this video. Boy, Tyrone Crawford gonna make a play at 3-tech, 1-tech, and 0. He's gonna make plays everywhere. We just showed you one play of him making a play from defensive tackle on the other side on gap exchange. Let's look at Tyrone Crawford at defensive end and the play that he makes on Mark Ingram right here. Now, this is awareness. It's big boy football. It's veteran move. Cowboys fans been trying to cut Tyrone Crawford for years. I'm like, man, he does a lot of valuable stuff, man. A lot of awareness he has here. He's gonna come out the football, right? Boom. Now, I want to take note of his hand placement here, right? He's going to come off the football. He's going to get his hands inside. He's going to control the block. A little bit of penetration, but what I like is that there's a lot of control here. Tyrone is not just flying up the field here. He's not just getting wild and crazy kids in the backfield on Mark Ingram. He's actually going to get hands inside, extend, and get his eyes on the backfield. Seeing right there, he wants to find young Mark. Now, Tyrone, what he's doing is he's about to put himself in better position now. He's about to anchor down and close off any movement from 74 here. Boom, that's what he's doing right there. See him drop his butt right there? Tyrone Crawford right here. He's going to drop his butt, boom, and get right there. He's putting himself in a two-way position to where I'm either going to close this gap on Mark, or if Mark bounces outside, I'm putting myself in great position to get off this blocker to go get Mark in case he goes back outside, right? Mark didn't go back outside, and Tyrone notices that. So what he does is he's going to drop that butt, boom, and he's going to close up the gap. See this gap that was here? Look at your screen. Look at my mouse. See this gap that was here? It's not there anymore. Fop! Tyrone's going to close that thing all the way up. Then he's going to get off a Bushrod to go get Mark. Great play by young Tyrone Crawford, man. And y'all trying to fire him. Let's keep watching though. Boy, oh boy, look at your defensive ends. Look at your left defensive end and look at your right defensive end. Let's watch this in silencio, man. Take a look at both of these guys. Cut the music. Look at both of these guys in silencio, bro. Cut it off. Cut the music. God damn, boy. Bring it back. Look at your defensive ends, man. Bruh. Let's go back to the wide view. Go back to the wide view. Look at that. Look at that. Look at him. Let's go back to the cartel view. Damn. Boy, oh boy. Cut my music back on. Let's peep this out, man. Chat box, comment section. Let's try to figure out which sack was more impressive. I want you to go hashtag Randy or hashtag Tank. Man, oh man. Let's take a look at Randy first and try to figure out which one of these guys was more impressive. Let's take a look at Randy Gregory here. What he's going to do is he's going to come off the football. Everybody across the line got pretty good ball get off here, right? But Randy doesn't have the nuance and super technique that D-Law has, but Randy rolls out the bed with better physical traits than him. Like this long ass jab move. Both these guys do jab moves. We're gonna take a look at D-Law in a second, but man, Randy's jab is different. Randy creates so much space. Look at this much space that Randy's created for himself between him and the left tackle simply by just getting that jab in that torso region. You're cutting off half the blocker and you're creating space here. You know what I mean? So he can't get hands on you if you got this much distance here, right? And then Randy's gonna dip on the back end. You see Randy just drop that shoulder and just dip right there. Boy, oh boy. Not only does he bends here, but he dips there, bro. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Good job, young Randy Gregory. Now let's take a look at young D-Law, see what he did here. He's going to come off the football. Fop! Same little extension, right? Same little extension. But D-Law is going to get a lot more lean in his, though. He wants more of a powerful jab opposed to just the lengthy get the hell off of me joint. You know what I mean? So D-Law is gonna actually jab with the right arm. He's gonna get a little bend because he wants a little more push in there with his, and that's perfectly fine. He's gonna get a little more push and then he's gonna extend. But watch D-Law's other arm though. This is what I mean by these super nuanced techniques. D-Law with his left hand, he's going to control Ramchek's right hand. You see what I mean? If Ramchek can't get hands on us, Ramchek can't beat us. So D-Law, he's going to create space with his jab in his own way. Plus, he's going to control Ryan Ramchek's hand the entire way, and he won't be able to touch him. Boy, then he's just going to disengage with him because Ryan doesn't have hands on him because D-Law has the jab with one arm and he's controlling with the other. So Ryan has no control here. And man, both your defensive ends meet up at Drew Brees at the same time in their own special way. Chat box, comment section. Y'all go down and tell me which sack was more impressive. Hashtag Law or hashtag Randy. Let's keep watching. YouTube Illuminati is taking money away from your favorite content creators, and people often ask the best way to support the channel directly. I tell them that's subscribing to my Patreon. Just $1 a month would increase production and the frequency of uploads. Basically, that means more content for you. For less than a bag of almond M&Ms, you can support the channel, call dibs on requests for future videos, and you can have access to Patreon exclusive material like my throwback film sessions. That's patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. I appreciate the support. Doski Woski. So take a look at Tyrone Crawford making a play in a gap. Like I said, man, we not giving Tyrone Crawford enough credit for being great here. Now, on this play, D-Law got the credit for making the stop here. D-Law got the credit. Jalen came in. He came in, cleaned up a little bit. I think Van Der Esch got a little credit for the assist, but all this started right here with Tyrone Crawford taking on this play side double team right here, right? This center and left guard combo. It wasn't a double team. It was a combo because eventually 76 came off to try to block Van Der Esch, and that's fine. But at the point of attack, boom, right there, Tyrone Crawford didn't go backwards. Tyrone Crawford didn't give up any ground. So with Tyrone Crawford holding his ground here, Alvin just kind of runs into the back of his center because the center never got movement. I talk about two things to run the zone. You've got to contain A-gap, and you've got to block the Mike linebacker. Well, the first problem is you've got to move A-gap. You got to get A-gap the hell up out of there. And y'all wasn't able to move a gap, and it got kind of problematic for him. Now it helps that Jalen is in this gap and that Malik was in this gap and Vandy was here, Randy's out there, and D-Law on the back end. That doesn't help, but I think this all started with Tyrone Crawford, because if Tyrone Crawford would have gotten blocked in the end zone, Alvin has a better go here. Alvin would have a better lane to just push that thing up in there, but because Tyrone was so stout, it didn't happen. Damn. Take a look at your boy Malik Collins causing this errant throw. Look at him right here. Like he's played a little bit of one tech for us. That's cool. But I really like Malik Collins when he can play B gap, when he can just be in a one-on-one situation with some guard and just let Malik fly. Take a look at your boy. Boy, oh boy. Didn't get the sack there, but he definitely provided enough pressure for Breeze to get the ball out. Like, let's just look at the Breeze throw. It was so quick. It was just so errant that it just wasn't accurate to Kamara at all. And I think that's because Malik flashed in front of Breeze, right? Malik's going to come off the ball, boom, boom, boom. He's going to cross a little face to get back to the outside. And it's funny because Tyrone's doing the exact same move. Tyrone just kind of got a little more help up here, but Malik was in a one-on-one situation. I like Malik in one-on-one situations, but man, Malik's gonna cross the face, don't. He's gonna come back inside, spin back outside, and he's going to defeat the outside hand of this right guard here, right? If this right guard was able to keep his right hand in blocking posture, then he probably would have been able to recover better. But the fact that Malik used his right arm to defeat the guard's right arm, the guard couldn't recover well, so he had to turn all the way around and just kind of chase Malik, and that caused the errant throw from young Drew Brees, and Drew Brees throwing the ball to Jordan Lewis for the game point. Hey man, very impressed by our D-line. I hope to have many more great D-line performances. People asking me about David Irvin. Hey man, we're playing fine without him, bro. We're playing fine without him. But I'm not gonna be one of these Cowboys fans that act like I don't want him back, because it'll sure be nice to have him in the playoffs, assuming he comes back healthy and he's as dominant as he normally is. But anyway, hey y'all, don't forget to go in the comment section. Tell me what you like about the video. Which sack was better? Leave a like. The more likes I get in the first couple hours of this thing is better for me algorithm wise. I've seen a big boost in videos because of that. Y'all have been amazing. The Patreon, PayPal, Cash App is all down there. I got a new Voch Lombardi email for business inquiries, or want to send fan mail or whatever. I don't care. It's all down there in the email. I got a Discord down there. Voch's Voice Podcast is dope. It's lit. It's the non-football joint. That being said, man, I think that's it. Y'all hold down for the Doski Woski. The Peasky Whiskey is free and implied. All right. Salute.